Boo Boo, jam to the beats. How's it going, Boo Boo?
Good, good.
Yo, what's up?
Okay. Some customers are. Some people, where are those? You guys talk. We're talking bank robber.
Hey Google, turn off the music. Alright, let's get started. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Okay, today what's going to happen is this. I've appointed Risky to be my secretary. I'm going to read the data stats and conduct all the all-hands. The reason I'm reading the data stats is that the data is in new format still. And instead of getting stalled and getting confused and in front of a lot of people, I'll volunteer to be the person who will do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what we're doing. So let's begin with the, I've set up 3 screens over here, here, and here, so hopefully that improves the visibility of the all hands. Okay, the theme of October is to get process excellence. We've been having an interesting month acquiring this target. The revenue target is 350 and the stretch target is 360. There's an update on the revenue, and I'll let Bayou update you guys on what's been happening. The Halloween party is still on October 31st. They'll be conducted in Jogja. Where Jogja, guys? All right, let me ask you. Where in Jogja you guys have? Hey, what's up? What's going on over there? Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to have the party here in Villa, the House of Kumbala.
Nice. Okay. And in Bali, Vita, where are we going to have our party?
Chanti.
In Villa Chanti. Look, some of the costumes have been arriving, so if you are costume-less, you can put on a mask. There's some dresses for Day of the Dead. I'll wear that one. And there's some other stuff that are coming in from Tokopedia, I guess, that Elite has ordered. So we'll probably need some last-minute costumes by as the date gets closer, but it's actually about just 10 days away. Okay. All right. So the All Asia Airbnb host meetup is less than 20 days away. So that one's coming up, and that's being led by, where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay. Okay. And that's being led by Devo. We're getting organized for that. That is less than a month away. Okay, let's go ahead and start talking about projects. So this is my update on the project I'm working on. So the process I'm looking to make more excellent is hiring, onboarding, training, and leadership development. And that SLA is between HR and the company. So we extended this project deadline to the end of this month. So we're looking to get 2 new OGS hires. Dist is already on board, and Ruth is most likely going to be our second one. We'll have a discussion about Ruth, who has been doing on-site trials in Jogja, whether or not we're going to bring her on full-time. This just got added to the board. I talked to Tendy. We're going to open up 2 new host positions on Squad 2 to cover Canggu. Okay. When Eva and Wendy will be going back to school in December. Also, we're looking for 2 hosts in Squad 1. We got those. That's Josh and Dominic. So that part, my project has been fulfilled. And we're looking to actually add 2 new MB hires. MB will be structured a little differently. We're not going to be hiring full stack. We're going to be hiring people who do canvassing, people who do calls, and then people who do closing. So hopefully that will make it a little bit easier to distribute the work. On the second milestone, looking to train and develop, get 80% pass rate to first promotion for all the new hires. And the third milestone is to get two new squad mates to help expansion in squad 2. So currently Vita, Ara, Diva, and Alvin are helping me with this. This is an ongoing project. We've been adding a lot of activities to support this, such as the STP recruiting fair, and we're opening up also new job posts. Currently, I think we're on progress, actually. We've got quite a lot of candidates in the pipeline, and most likely we'll be able to get at least 2 hosts out of the career fair. Okay, so that's the update on my process that I'm trying to make excellent this month. Thank you everybody who's been updating on the plans. I haven't been around very much in the past week, so I understand Dominic gave an update and some of the other, yes, right? Okay, all right. If you are on this list, please give an update once a week just so that we know where your process is, okay? All right, so let's go down and see what we're looking at up ahead. So for September until November, we're looking at individual bonuses, and these will be based on alignment to the theme of the month, your project proposal, and the impact of the SLA. Come around December is revenue month, so that's just a heads up. Individual bonuses go back to company bonuses, and the main focus will be to take bookings and make sure that our guests are checked in correctly. Okay, let's go over to check some of our old business out. We got a Bayou motion to add on HR workflow. That one is already done many times over. Mr. Secretary, can we delete that and raise your topic on the HR Guild Sync Up update of the next all hands. Okay, next one is Squad 2. We'll have a program to be open for sharing. I think that's temporarily paused, so this one we can actually delete too as well. We don't have enough people on Squad 1 to share right now with Squad 2. Okay, next is the MB KPIs. Just to review, these have already been voted into place, but we're looking at essential conversion funnel stats. So from contact to qualified lead ratio, qualified lead to first meeting ratio, lead to MOU ratio, cost per acquisition defined by the number of meetings, abandoned properties, month-to-month growth. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and remove that. That one's already been discussed multiple times as part of old business, and the desired result is to get better capabilities to set monthly marketability targets. We can go ahead and delete that, and let's see, on related documents, that one also can be deleted. That is just discussion material for that. So let's go ahead and empty out that cell. Thank you very much. All right, so that opens up then end of month assessment. I don't know if we're actually doing this, to be honest. So it is up there, and if you are in an SLA group, please observe that and share feedback to the people that you're serving. Okay. Next one, project bonus. There's a host video project that see Rizal's actually working very actively on that, and that one's in progress. I've seen a lot of delivery. Tell us more about that.
Okay, so currently I have delegated to Eva, but she actually have some friction that she cannot meet the guest, and the guest maybe cannot appear on the video. So my pivot is I delegate to also to D1, so it will be 2 person that I have to MVP this project.
Okay, all right. Yeah, pivot over to D1. Do you want a second pivot as well, in addition to D1?
Yes.
Okay. In addition to D1, would you like another host to support you on this project?
Maybe just Eva and D1.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Eva and D1 are the pivots to actually execute on the host video project. Rizal has already created the templates. Fantastic. Okay, the secretary, let's go ahead and put on the clients actually of this project will be Eva and D1. Okay, next one is to Airbnb solution for verification code on the phone number project. 10D is not present, so we'll go ahead and skip that. These projects are all old business now, so I won't need to mention them. Mr. Secretary, let's move all the project bonus opportunities over to old business, and these have already been discussed multiple times. Okay, so next item is from Bayou. Bayou, tell us what's going on.
Okay, so last week we had a data discrepancy on Tableau last week, especially on the revenue actually. So the incorrect October revenue is caused by data join. Basically, the data is multiplied. This one booking, if there are multiple people related to that, basically the data will be counted as 2. So that's why last week we see that our revenue is actually 315 something. So what I did is I counted manually based on Airbnb report on the Airbnb reservation dashboard, and that's the result on the CSV basically. The result is last week we got actually 270 something. Now I think it's already updated. So this week we get 290 thousand US dollar. So yeah, that's the discrepancy from last week. But for this week it's already correct. And also last week we have incorrect booking base. Basically, we want to reduce the load on data import. So our server has been down multiple times on bigger as you might already feel it. But that's what we are trying to do is we are reducing that by only importing data that is changed. But turn out Tableau actually not loading all of the modified data correctly. So now we are using the old method. We are refreshing full everything, and then we just increase the CPU capacity on AWS. So yeah, that's more expensive, but I think that's better than losing this data. And then incorrect guest check-in status count. Okay, so that happened in Nusa Penida where check-in count is 100% actually, but still shows around 80%. That's because we include the count on the guests that actually canceled. So the canceled guest is not checked in. That's shown correctly, but now we have excluded canceled guests. So whenever the guest is 100% checked in, so now it's shown as checked in.
Okay.
So that's the update.
Very good. Okay, so in summary, basically the booking page, the October revenue, and a few guest check-in count have been displayed incorrectly. These have been adjusted now, and we can look forward to getting better results now for revenue, booking page, and guest check-in. All right, Mr. Secretary, let's go ahead and move that over to old business. So the next one is Diba. Diba is going to talk a little bit about the brand avatar. Go ahead, Diba.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so basically, contenting is already make a words cloud to guide us through messaging for reservation or maybe proposal for market fields that actually we can use on our daily so-called language. Can you scroll down a little bit? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give a little sneak peek that if you want to get to know more, you can visit this document anytime.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say for this is like a word cloud for us. Like, we don't like the word sales, we like the word revenue. So we will use the word revenue rather than sales. And then we don't like the word meetings, we do like the word sync-ups. We don't like the word department, we love the word chapter. We don't like the word SOP, we like the word SLA. We don't like the word personal meetup, we like 101. We don't like the word office, we like the word base. We don't like the word happy, we use the word delighted. And so on and so on. Like we don't like goals, we love OKR. We don't like inquiry, we can use question and other things that we can also use in the presentation and other writings or speaking language. Yeah.
Okay.
Hope this can help.
Great.
To because we want to be aligned on like the way we speak and the way we write, both to guests and partners or I don't know future employee maybe. So we don't want this to stop on content. So we want everybody to use this as well from reservation and market builders or revenue. Maybe we're talking with the owners and everybody basically.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Diba. So this is getting essentially language alignment and almost like a private vocabulary. Just a little bit. Yeah. Cultural language we use within the company. Thank you very much, Diba, for the report. Mr. Secretary, let's go ahead and move that over to Old Business now. Tito has an update. Tito, tell us your update.
Oh yes, it's about project governance. It's, if some project now don't have a good record about the finance matter, like this nota for what, like and and project champion has to propose the detail with the budget to Jing and Mayana, of course, and after you approve them, we can give them cash in advance. And if you have some project, you have mass budgeting details, so we know how much we give you. And yeah, for now, I have some template for the yes, I can-
Like this one, yeah?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's the template for you record the everything in finance manner like this. So in the future is we know exactly this amount of money is used for what, and then and for taxation, of course, we need to make everything is details as approved. And
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Tito.
I would like to add something.
Risky, go ahead.
Okay, so long story short, the playground story is we are currently, and you especially, sir, currently you have a difficult time on tracking money, your money, I mean the company money, and this is one of the way that us to record it. So if this would get, this would going to happen. So Project Champion will propose idea and the budget as well to you or Wayana as the company CEO. And then if you approve, the finance will proceed the cash in advance. So let's say the DIBA, like this project that they always share when we also meet up, DIBA proposed 50 million for this and this and this and all the detail, and you approve. And then the finance will proceed the transfer to DIBA's account, and then DIBA's will give the detail. This is for buying the to pay the venue, or maybe to buy the ticket, or buy the merchandise and so on. And then company every financial must be recorded. And then this is the template.
Okay.
As you can see, and all the if this project happening in Bali, so we're using the Bali expenses of course, and in Jogja using the Jogja expenses of course. So it all goes into just one account. So you'll help the cash flow
Record.
clear.
Okay. All right.
And then actually I need the company buy-in as well, because you guys have so many projects that sometimes you and Wayana have finding a difficult time to track it. I mean, they usually just, I get this, I have this idea on making this, and this costs this much, and you just like, okay, I'll prove it. And then sometimes we don't have the story and the record as well for the it bad for the accountability of our company as well.
Got it. Okay.
So,
All right. Good stuff. So how do you want to get the company buy-in?
maybe a start motion.
Okay.
So everyone who motion, I motion to have this SLA for company wide. Everyone who second, yeah.
Okay.
Anyone who seconded. Seconded.
Okay.
Or is this how it?
Yeah, no, this is how it begins. Okay, so this is a motion now. So this is a motion brought by Tito, and this is a motion designed by Tito and brought forth by Risky. So it's been seconded, so it goes onto the floor for discussion. Is there any discussion on this? Yes, to Diva.
Just a quick question, but I know we can talk about this offline, but is this proposing the budget is only for the needs that I have? Let's say I'm creating this project, but is that the proposal that I should give, is it only for the task you have done, or like the whole budget of the project?
Actually, it's up to you, because before you're making the budget is based on your plan, right? Sometimes when the event is going, sometimes there's an unexpected budget, right? And that's the part where the report, the detail has to be very clear, right? So let's say you run out of, we gave you case funds 20 million, and it's already finished, and you gotta have the record why it's finished on, and if it's, and you gotta ask for more, right? Because 20 million is not enough for that, and then you just put another detail and go again the flow again. Like you go to Jing or Wayana first, ask
Oh,
for
okay. Same for them.
approval, and then go to the finance.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right, interesting. Is there any more discussion, Joanna?
Okay, I think this one, I think you need to have like create a flow for it so that people not confused. So which kind of budget have to go who first? So how much have the boundary, like this budget for that gets complained, for example, like or like expenses for small budget, okay, like for buy dinner. So that should be, because I don't want you be the bottleneck as well to people move on if there is what do you call it, like so which what I'm asking is like how big the boundary have to be
What's the
paid in
threshold?
advance or have to be like us. So I agree what you guys propose because Jing sometimes pay cash for whatever, but you don't know what it is. Like I paid like, for example, like every month I know how much he expend come out from 744, but you don't know the detail. So at the moment I think the best practice for Jing, hey, I spend this money for this, and then he recorded this what's up because you in the group. I think my question is you have to create a workflow. Who on which how big is the project have to this kind of approval, like the scale of the project, like how the flow. So I think that's only.
Okay, I'd like to amend this motion because this is going to carry out. I need an MVP for this, right? So maybe the All Asia will be the first MVP, and let's figure out what the pros and cons are. Because if we pass this all now, then we're all going to go into it, and later on we find out that there's a lot of frictions and
That's the
such.
plan, sir.
So, okay. I would like actually then to amend the motion. I'd like to actually add to the motion that the MVP will be Dila's project, and then all other, let's say for the time being, we'll carry on the way it is, so that there's no changes in any behavior necessary at the moment. But at the, let's say by November 11th, we'll get the results back from how this worked on Dila's project, and perhaps a second project too. The Halloween project, right? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Can we
like
propose
the
three
whole project,
MVPs? Three MVPs on
like,
three
like,
different sites, right?
I want this
Yeah.
one, this
Okay.
one.
Motion. Order. So I'm proposing three MVPs. We're going to use the Halloween, two Halloween, one for Jogja, one for Bali, and then this. These are pretty big projects that have a lot of different parts. So let's use this system to track these projects and get the feedback from the end of the project to see what works, what doesn't. I don't know. I don't want to stop, let's say, innovation. I approve things. I just pay out of my pocket because I don't want to slow anybody down. Right? If somebody's got a good idea, go, oh, here you go. Just go ahead and get it done. But yes, that does result in the corresponding where did the money go type problem later. So is that okay? All right. Like
Yeah,
to amend
and
the
so
motion?
actually
Okay.
that's the plan, sir.
Ah!
I want to use this device project as an MVP, of course.
Ah,
I
perfect.
don't want to motion it like
Okay.
right away and
Okay.
make the whole company to agree.
Okay.
I need to do the trial and error as well.
Thank you. Okay. Great. So that's the motion on the table right now. Does anybody have any further discussion on that?
I just
Yes,
want
Rita.
to ask actually, or not to ask, maybe because like already mentioned by Mo about like the workflow and everything, like also the time limit like for how maximum like how long this person can ask. Like let's say a month before the event or like maximum 2 weeks before the event.
All questions that we need to figure out as we go through the MVP. And also, what happens if there's money that is left over, and is that sent back, right? Or how do we do that? So there's going to be a lot of learnings I think that we need to get from this. But let's begin the learning. So we're essentially we're discussing this further to start the MVP. Does anybody want to call the question, or can I call the question? Okay, call the question by Deepa, so that moves us to a vote. All in favor of using this workflow now as an MVP to understand project governance, please vote in favor now. Okay, great. Okay, looks like everyone voted that. All against, please vote now. Okay, no one's against. Okay, motion passes. Please continue. Okay. All right, Mr. Secretary, we're going to go ahead and carry that forward. Please mention that the MVP has been approved and been bought in by the entire company, and we'll look forward to the updates and the pros and cons of using this new system. All right, fantastic. That went very smoothly. Okay, good. Okay, this is all part of that, right? Risky as well?
There's the other things. Okay.
Separate.
Yeah, separate.
Okay, separate thing. Okay, anything about Risky? Risky, take the floor.
Okay. Can you please open the finance portal HR?
Yes. Okay.
Actually, all the hosts and support already knew this, but I add some. It's about the complementary for guests.
Okay.
Sometimes there's not yet necessary for this. Sometimes the host or the support give like okay, maybe just give them a transport or maybe just give them a free stay or whatever. But it needs to be reported to the finance. And actually, the flow is same for squad 1, 2, and 3. It's still from the WhatsApp because on squad 4 is on MVP for bigger.
Okay.
So it's the expander is BV money complementary.
Where can I find that, sir?
Number 7.
Number 7. Okay, BV money complementary.
Yeah.
Okay. Ping finance with this text, BV money complementary. Okay.
Yep.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, so if you're in squad 1 or 2 and you need to give some money to a guest, please ping the finance and write BV money complimentary. What will happen after they do that?
We will search it. Usually, we will search it from the WhatsApp search bar
Okay.
at the end of the month while we're making the report.
Oh, this is a tag, yeah?
This is the tag, yeah.
Oh, okay, this,
That's the hashtag, yeah.
but it's also text expander.
Yeah, you can open the text editor and
Okay.
we will.
BV. Oh, it becomes like, okay, got it. Okay, all right, let me try that out just to give everyone a demo and we'll see what happens. So if I type BV money complementary. Ah, okay, all right, so out comes all right, and the hashtag too as well. Okay, so that basically gives finance the template and a means of being able to track what happens.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. Cool. All right. Any other updates on your side? Risky?
And one more
update.
It's for the finance support to market builder HLA.
Okay.
There's no changes, but I would like to add something about the payment flow for Airbnb and Booking.com.
Okay. All right. We'll give that a second to load. Let's see. I'll just double check real quick if there's anything else coming up. In the meantime, let me load this one too. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right. Finance support to wait. That's from before. Sorry. Waiting for this to load. Okay. Can I come back to you after?
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the load. I don't want to slow down the meeting. Diva, over to your side of new business. Any updates on the that?
So we're changing the tickets to free now,
Mhm.
and we scaled down the size from 50 to 22-ish, and we also scaled down the regional as well. So previously we focused on only professional hosts all over Asia, but right now we are opening the doors as well for the property owners and the single host, but like individual hosts, but
Casual host.
casual hosts, and also some hotel management, because from the feedback that we gather, that is our true audiences.
Okay.
And yeah, we've got something from the ticket RSVP, we got 16.
Oh, yeah? All right, just by making it free.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to wonder if they're going to show up though. But okay, currently, sorry guys, Risky. I'm going to try to come back to you midway through the all hands because for some reason it's not loading, and I don't want to put that behind. Okay, let's just keep it up on old business, and Mr. Secretary, let's move Diva's business over to old business now. She has announced her update on old business and new business. All right, fantastic. Let's keep on going. So on the role assignment table, I've asked all the squad leads to actually get this down today. So let's just take a look at what we have. In squad 1, we have Nunley on market building, Alvin on air support, Nadine on air support in the evenings. Josh, Dominic, Ryan, and Gabrielle are all hosts. There's a reserve host position open. I think we can actually remove that. I think that's enough hosts actually for squad 1. Diva and Novel are working on the content. Risky is on finance, Graphics on the community, Jing and Alvin work on revenue management. Vita works on human resources and university relations, Bayes on internal tools. Diva and Novel are on the online marketing, and the consultant is Gigi. On squad 2A, squad 2A covers Padang, Uluwatu, and Ubud. Ege and Tris are on the market building of that. Chandra, Dewi, and Dist are on air support. Tendi and Rafik are the senior hosts and chapter leads. Diwan, Wendy, Chandra, Dewi are the hosts. There's an open spot for another host on. Wait, actually no. There's no open spot here. As I talked to Ten this morning, the open spots are on squad 2B. So let me go ahead and remove that. So Rizal and Daniel are working on the content. Oh no! Oh, okay. All right, Mr. Secretary, let's go ahead and remove that reserve host from squad 2A. on open position. On content, we got Rizal and Daniel. Finance is Tito and Communities Rafik. On revenue management, we got D1, Chandra D1 and 10D. Ours doing the HR, Buddy's working on internal tools, Diva and Daniel working on online marketing, Digi's finance consultant. Okay, on Squad 2B. Squad 2B is also Eggy on market building, Wendy on air support, Rafik also on air support. That role is open, hopefully be filled in by Ruth because both need to move on. Rafik needs to move on out of this role, and Wendy will be going back in December after on the job training. Senior host is Tendi, also Rafik. This one is open for a host. Oh, okay. Open. Okay. Well, should be close parentheses on that one. But we're looking for 2 hosts for Squad 2B to fill in on Changu. Rizal is on content, finance is Tito, Rafik's community with Tendi, Changu, Seminyak, revenue management is handled by Tendi, ours on HR, Bayou, Diva, Bayou's on internal tools, and Diva and Rizal are working on online marketing, and the rest are the same. Okay. Oh no, you can't. Okay, Squad 4, Wayana and Tris are on market building, Shinthia is on air support along with Dista. The squad lead position is open on Squad 4. Bubu's working as a host in the Jogja part of Squad 4. Gani and Devana work on the content, Risky's on finance, Wayana's on community. We need a person on revenue management to help Gani and Rizal. Bubu's on HR, Bayou's on tools, Gani and Devana are on online marketing, Gigi is on the finance consultant. Okay. Let's move on. I've also asked for an update on this one, so this one should be up to date. So Jing and Wayne are currently covered by Gabby and Rian. Joshua's coming in. The advisor is Alvin. Alvin is delegating this to newer people on the Squad 1 team. Wayana, covered by Gabriel and Nadine, and backed up by Rian, advised by Alvin. Jing covered by Dista, Wendy, and Chandra, advised by Rafik. Chris and Wayana, Joshua's coming in, along with Dominic and Alvin. Bayu and Wayana, Bubu works on that along with Dista and Chandra, advised by Tendi. Bastion and Wayana by Dista and Chandra, advised by Rafik. D1 and Jing covered by D1 and Eva, advised by Chandra. Tendi and Bukit Vista covered by Chandra and Eva, advised by Tendi. Adventure covered by Rian and Nadine, advised by Wayana. Let's see, Emil and Bukit Vista covered by Shinti, advised by Wayana. The next 2, Emil and Wayana, Shinti and Wayana, are with Shintia and Dista, advised by Wayana. Ara and Bukit Vista by Bubu and Dista, advised by Dominic and Ara. Chandra by Chandra, advised by Tandy. Bubu by Gabriel and Ara by Bubu and Dista, advised by Dominic and Ara. Nunki and Ara. Wow, okay. I think there can't be 2 advisors on this, so if you're Dominic and Ara, you guys gotta figure out who's gonna be the advisor on this. There's just way too many people on these profiles right now. So let me bring it up to Ara and Dominic. Please decide who's going to be the main champion, main advisor on this account, and let your delegates work on it. Otherwise, they won't know who to go to anyway for advice. Okay, last one is Alvin's covering Booking.com, advised by Rafik. Chandra's covering Goda, advised by Rafik, and Expedia's covered by Rafik. Let's go into the stats. For some reason, not sure why, it seems like my computer's a little bit offline. I can't get Risky's thing, so I'll go into the stats right now. All right, so let's take a look at the stats and see how we're doing overall. So the stats have been updated a little bit. I'll show everybody what's going on here. All right, so currently the booking pace is active, but we're spending a bit more on the refresh right now. Oh, shit. Oh, wow, this is not good. It's funny, we can see everybody, but we just can't load this. All right, pivot. Let's pivot to, no, wait, you got the stats open.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Normally, would you be able to, yeah, sure. Oh, wait, we're cured. God heard me. Okay, so, anyhow, let's take a look at our booking pace for the past few days. We are a little bit under right now. We used to be comfortably around 100. Now we're around the 84, 88 mark. So, let's see, in the past week, we got 95, 84 below SLA, 88 above, 87 above, 82 below, 86 above. Today, currently, we got 30 bookings so far. So on that note, let's take a look at our monthly revenue. Because of the glitch on Tableau, on the new way that we count revenue, we're actually below the target now. We're at 296. We're about 20,000 away from hitting our target. And the current weekly sales have bubbled as such. So we got, let's see, in the last week of September we got 31,000. First week of October 39. Second week of October 37. Last week 29, about 30,000, and this week I expect that we should be able to hit our first revenue target. It will be combined. We're looking at about 20,000 left to go. Okay, so that's what it looks like on weekly sales, booking pace, and the monthly revenue. In terms of the growth, let's go skip over to there. Okay, growth overall this month is looking strong. We are 27% above what we were last year. Last year we were at 232,000 by the end of October. This year we're at 296. For August we grew about 41%, and on October I'm hoping that we can. Sorry, in September we grew 41%. This month I'm hoping that we get something a little bit in that range, around 40% too as well. In terms of profile growth, let's take a look and start with adventure accommodation. So on this one, Bayou's been showing essentially the rise and fall now of the profile. So on adventure account, you can see it's relatively flat. Last month we got about 14,000. This month so far is 11,570. Okay, this is a little bit tough. I'm gonna have to zoom in and out, so please don't get vertigo. On Agoda, the growth is relatively flat as well. Last month we were at 3,000, this month at 1,600, so it's about a 48% drop, which is somewhat to be expected, I guess, in low season. Let me hide that. Woo! Okay, on Ara and Bukit Vista, the stats look like it's relatively flat too as well. 22,000 last month, 2.8 this month. Oh wait, it actually went up. There was a 27% increase in performance from September to October on Ara's profile. So good job on Ara's profile. People have been handling that. All right, these are the bigger profiles here. This is Bastion. Bastion is essentially trending up at the moment, and his drop from September to October was 28%. Last month at 36, this month at 26. The next one will be Bayou. Bayou's stats are essentially 29% drop. Last month at 32, this month at 22. Next one is Bukit Vista. So these are direct bookings. No, wait, Booking.com. Sorry. Booking.com last month at 41. This month a drop of 25% at 30. And let's take a look at the next one. The next one is direct. We don't do direct. Chandra just got started. So where's she at? She's at 161 for August. And so far no revenue for September or October yet. Not sure if that's true, but let's take a look at D1. D1 last month at 4.9 thousand. It's a drop of 30% right now at 3.4. So, seeing Cliff there. Emil and Bukit Vista, last month at 40,000, this month at a 32% drop at 27,000. So quite sharp. Would anybody like the fan back on? Fan? No? Okay. All right, turn back the fan. It's getting hot. All right, Emil and Wayana. Emil and Wayana, last month at 1.9, this month 36% drop at 1.2. And Gabrielle and Ara. Gabrielle and Ara went up actually. Last month in September was 1.4. This month 42% grain at 1.9. And the next one is Jing and Bukit Vista. Jing and Bukit Vista last month at 44. This month at 40. Only a 9% drop, so looking pretty good. It's surviving low season fairly well. Jing and Wayana last month at 60,000. This month at 56. Most likely going to surpass last month. So only a 6% drop from the previous month. Looking at Chris and Wayana, it's 16,000 last month with a drop of 26%, 12,000 this month. And the next one is Nuki and Ara. Nuki and Ara went up last month at 2.2, this month with a 36% gain at 3,000. Shinti and Wayana, let's see, Shinti and Wayana is doing good, I guess. Yeah, doing quite good. It's a 121% gain at $618, new profile. We're seeing a lot of growth. Tendi and Bukit Vista, taking a look at that, we are at 6.8 thousand last month with a 24% drop this month, 5.2 thousand. And Traveloka, we don't do business on. Undefined are things that I guess don't fit into any bucket. That's 433, last month at 536. Let's go over and visit the different areas that we have. So Balamban, last month at 15,000, this month only a small drop of 9% at 13,000. Next area is Bingen. Bingen last month was at 76,000. This month quite different, 19% drop at 61,000. Canggu is doing well. Last month at 56,000. This month at 49. That's only a 12% difference. Next area is Jimbaran. Jimbaran is at oh my god. Wow, we need a easier user interface for this. Okay, so let's see. Jimbaran last month was at 19,000. This month 20% drop at 16,000. And Nusa Dua. Nusa Dua looks better. Nusa Dua did 9% better this month at 21,000 compared to last month at 20,000, surprisingly. Nusa Penida took a big dive last month at 51,000, this month at 33,000. Padang only 23% difference, 18,000 last month, 14,000 this month. Sonora is on the board now. It's starting off its first month at 14,000 with Villa Aum. Yeah. Okay. 1,400. Ubud, take a look at Ubud. Ubud just down, also down quite a bit, 30%, 34% last month at 16,000, this month at 11. And then Uluwatu down 25%, last month at 53, this month at 39. Ongasan, Ongasan 24% difference, last month at 21, this month at 16. And the last one is Jogja. Jogja is at, it's actually doing better, surprisingly. Last month at 7,000, this month at 8.8. That's really surprising considering we've actually lowered the number. Good job, Jogja. Alright, yes, to Vita. Did I skip Seminyak? Okay, let me bring us back to Seminyak then. Very good observation there. Thank you. Seminyak, okay. Seminyak is only 10% down from last month. Last month at 9.3, 9.2, this month at 8.2. 10% shortfall. Okay, that's what it looks like on growth. Alright, total in terms of potential and conversion. Let's see how we're doing. We had a total of 34,000 room nights available in the month of October. So far we've sold 7.3 thousand of it. This is most likely going to be better than September. That's the big news. Because September we had almost the same number of room nights, but we sold only 7,800. So at the current pace, we'll probably sell more than 500 room nights before the end of the month. And that will lead us to a better conversion ratio for total number of room nights to the total number of sold room nights. All right, on conversions, total overall, what we're doing is, let's see, for, whoa.
Yeah, I need to.
Yes, Vayu.
I need to confirm this actually because I'm not sure if we are really like lowering down the request like that.
Yeah, that looks a little bit odd.
Yeah,
Okay.
and actually that might be true because we are removing the duplicate listing and everything is instant bookable. Because people cannot request when the listing is instant bookable, right? Okay. So I need to make sure about that in the last 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, it looks pretty good to me in this sense. If this were really true, then if your statement was not accurate, then that would mean our revenue would have went way down, right? Because we went from getting 53,000 converted to only 3,000. So revenue still look pretty strong. Yes, let's go ahead and we'll have Bayou examine this because this looks shockingly different from the previous months before. All right, thank you, Bayou, for that update. And inactive properties. Let's take a look at what's inactive. We got Lakaban and Balangan, 110 days without a booking. Edo Homestay. Let's just take a look. Oh, Villa Luluwan in Canggu. No booking in 23 days. Waka Garden, 26 days without a booking. Okay. All right. Next one is Umatulu, 26 days without a booking. Let's see. That's pretty much it. Okay, so I would say Villa Luluwan is the only one that is pretty concerning, and also Umatulu as well. The other ones have not gotten bookings for a while. All right, let's take a look at the forecast. The forecast is a little bit weird because the forecast currently predicts a number that we most likely will surpass at 304. So this is the new way we're forecasting. But I'd like to bring your attention down here to the heat map so we can see what's happening into the future in terms of overall heat. The biggest heat, of course, is in apartment and guest houses. We have 55 check-ins today. We have 55 check-ins coming in on the 20th. Is that right? Today's the 20th? For guest houses, okay. And we got 55 yesterday, 58 today. And for villas and houses, only 13, or resorts 2. That's interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. Looks like squad 1 should be pretty open then. Okay, a little bit harder to see where the peak check-in dates and the peak consumption dates now are, but it looks like most of the check-in activity should happen in the guest house sector. So mostly, I guess, in squad 2 sectors. And squad 1, not that much activity for the next 30 days. We're talking about between 3 to 19 check-ins over the next, sometimes as low as 2 check-ins over the next month. So should be plenty of time for projects. Resorts are looking at pretty low check-ins too, between 6 and 1 check-ins on resorts. So, okay, all right, Matt. Let's take a look at some of the new listings. All right, so we got new listings here. These are old listings, by the way. This is Honolulu. But it's going to be awesome. Honolulu's new. Okay.
New listing.
New listing for new property. Old property. Okay. All right, and Maharaj is back. So I guess that's new listing. Oh yes. Okay. Let's speak on it. Who knows about Maharaja Redux? Dominic? Or Nalini? Nalini, tell us about Maharaja now.
Okay, so basically, as we all knew a few months ago, this property was supposed to come off our portfolio. We managed to get it back because the deal didn't go through. So we also then, Scott One took the time to assess what was the revenue and potential like for this property, and we noticed that it wasn't doing as well as we thought it would be. One, we thought maybe it was because it is a 5-bedroom, which in terms of demand isn't as high as we all know. So we decided to pivot and we spoke to Pak Mega about coming up with a new strategy, which is to list the property based on rooms instead of selling the whole entire villa. So far, we've launched it about maybe I would say 4 or 5 days now, I believe. We've not gotten a single booking as yet.
Oh wow. Okay.
For the per rooms, but it could also be because there is about 50% of the inventory that is already taken up for the whole entire bedroom listing.
Okay.
So, so we'll continue to monitor it because Pak Mega also believes that we should be able to get higher revenue if we sell it per room, even based on the 50% occupancy rate.
Great. So we got a new pivot and a new experiment, taking a big villa in Winsan and dishing it out per room. And let's see what the updates on that are. Okay, great. Now onto the market building chapter. Currently, let's see, the number of properties we have in our portfolio went up a little bit. It's up to 163 right now. And let's see, our revenue base for August was 6,000 from Eggy, from Double A and Rockerai Villa. And for September is also 6,000 from mostly Villa Arun, the one in Sonora, yeah? And also the Wooden Puri Guest House. The Wooden Puri Guest House is
it's supposed to be for candy, but I already talked to Ms. Bayu. I think it didn't. It hasn't mentioned. It's supposed to be goes to candy.
Oh, this belongs to attendees.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you for being transparent. I understand that, Vicky. That's great. Let's take a look at content. So content. Ooh, okay. There's some new metrics on this, and I'm still trying to understand. So let's see what this is about. I see on content now the instant book rate is at 94%. So maybe somebody can tell me what's going on.
Yes.
Okay, Jadiba.
I'll try. This is the.
Hmm?
Okay. So we've added to new. We're planning to add new KPI basically. So previously we only have 2 for the unbooked listing and the conversion rate for each listing. But we are adding this also for the whole company. And for squad, so we want to see the instant book rate, conversion rate on whole entire listings as well. So company-wide, this one we've got 93% conversion rate for instant book, and for sport one.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, 93% as well. Squad 2. That's not right.
Something's on. Okay.
Not considering it. Not
Okay.
considering it.
Okay. So yeah, probably must be Gagal.
Okay. All right, book report.
But another one, they were also still working on it. So because we want to know, basically the idea is we want to know the ratio between inquiry and bookings. But me and Bayu are having a hard time to what's the about how will the graph look like? I mean, like let's say we want to like 1 to 3 ratio from
Toxic level.
toxic level. Yeah.
Oh, like where's the bar? Yeah. When are you running empty?
Like for example, this is the inquiry numbers.
795.
795, and from the booking 3,000, right? So
I see.
yeah, we want to see, and in the next month, it's the inquiry is decreasing, but the booking, the but the booking is also decreasing.
So it's a ratio. of
Yeah, we are still trying to figure out the.
Maybe let me help. So, for now, this is the best we discussed that we can get. So, if you see from there, like from August to September, the booking decreased 10%, and then the inquiry decreased 7%.
Oh.
So that means we reduced the number of inquiry by 7%, but the booking is reduced by 10%. So that's not good because the booking is reduced more than the number of inquiry. But like from September to October, we reduced the inquiry by 30%. Yeah, and
Still not
booking
good.
still the good example is maybe the July from August. So we reduced the number of inquiry by 4%, but the booking
Went up
was
16,
up 5%.
Okay.
And so this is how to read that for now. But in the future, I think we only need the ratio between
Yes.
bookings compared to inquiry.
Yes. And
It's
that would
the-
provide like a bar, and it can start. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think just the fill bar, like a gasoline gauge, you can see how you're doing. So the higher that, the better you're doing. Okay. Great. Fantastic. Thank you very much. I'm also going to flag this for data quality because I remember previously we were getting 80% instant book, and all of a
Yes.
sudden it shot
Or
up. to-
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
so-
another explanation. So, in terms of content, we don't care about booking requests. So
Right.
this is all the bookings, and this is all the number of bookings that coming from inquiry.
Yes.
So previously 84, including the requests, booking requests. But
Oh, so requests have been removed.
Yeah, removed.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
So basically,
Yeah.
this is all the bookings that are coming with inquiry or without inquiry.
Yeah.
So that's how we
Before
count.
inquiry, that's it.
Okay, so basically, we have three qualities of bookings. We have instant book, booking through inquiry conversion, and booking through request. So this is just instant book and inquiry, no request. Oh, okay, all right, good. Yeah, that would make sense actually. Okay, great, and that would eliminate the market building component for
Yeah.
requests.
Yes.
Okay, understood. Okay, cool. Get that. All right, on reservations, let's say how we've been doing on reservations. Okay, this is the moment of truth. So this is between. Okay, let's get this right this time. Let's get this right. Dominic,
Yes.
which SLA does this represent?
The inquiry rates.
But which SLA does it represent? Between which two parties?
Revenue as the client,
Uh-huh.
HR as the server.
Yes. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you very much. All right. Moment of relief. Okay. So we're taking a look at the inquiry conversion, and let's take a look at Squad 1. Squad 1 is at 14%. 100% not inquired, not converted on the current week. Last week for Squad 2 is at 18%. This week at 9%. Squad 3, we don't have Squad 3. And Squad 4 is doing the best at about 19%. This week at 0. Oh, that's not really fair because this week is just getting started. So let's maybe look at the past 2 weeks then. So 2 weeks ago, Squad 1 was at 15. Now it's at 14, so it's trending a bit down. Squad 2 is trending up. Last 2 weeks ago at 13%. This week at 18%. Good growth. And Squad 4 last October 6th at 10%, and this past week at 19%. So good work on, I would say, on 2 and 4 on inquiry conversion rate. Let's go ahead and take a look at the request conversions. For the request conversions, let's go look at the past 2 weeks before this week. So we're at 37% for Squad 1, and then 41% below SLAs, and then Squad 2 is above SLAs by quite a lot, 68 and 76 in terms of request conversion. Fantastic work. And then for bless you. And then for Squad 4, pretty going down a bit, 67% now at 48%. So trending up for Squad 2, trending down for Squad 4, and getting a little bit better in Squad 1, but not quite on SLA target yet. Let's take a look at the hospitality chapter and see how things are going in terms of checkouts. Wow. So all the guests are getting checked in now, 100%. Yeah? Am I seeing this right? Hey, that's fantastic. Hey, that's, okay. So that means we're using Bigger to cross over. Thank you very much, everyone. That looks like a relief. Okay, it looks like it's much improved from the previous weeks as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the weekly review score. On Squad 1, went from 94% to 91% to 100%. So I guess up, down, and then on target right now. So that's good. I'd say this is probably the most important review score since this is past the threshold where guests can leave guests. So I'll just read down this. So squad 1 is 94%, squad 2 is 91%, squad 3, whatever, I guess it's 66%? Yeah. Because it's 33% negative, and squad 4 it's 92%. So pretty much everything is outside of SLA except squad 1 is almost there, squad 2 is almost there. It's gotten better on squad 2. Squad 2 is finally within, squad 4, sorry. Squad 4 is SLA compliant as of September 29. Here too as well. The squad 1 and 2 are not. And okay, these are the latest trends. 100% squad 1. But once again, we haven't gotten all the reviews yet back from our guests here, so I'll skip that. On the review rate, we're looking to get 35%. So we've been at 24, 13, 18, and 8 on squad 1. Squad 2 is 25, 32, almost there. 26 and 16. And then squad 4 at 7%, 29%, 30%, and 7%. Okay, so quite a bit away from squad 1. A little bit more on target for squad 2 and 4. So let's take a look at the last one, which is the community management. I don't think we have the data yet back from community. Oh, right. So we got a sea of red here, a lot of red, and these are happening, let's see, all over the place. I think the squad 2, I think, should be probably the most concerned. It's happening at Labac. It's also happening, oh, okay, it's happening everywhere. There's so much, yeah. Okay, where we're getting issues are, let's see, the Gong, mostly squad 2. So Labac, Millen Inn, the Gong, Kinton, squad 1 on lot 3, Box House, squad 4, Labac, Bamboo Bungalows, Dickey Guest House, Labami, Olala, Manta, Despacito, Turk Changu, Alchemist, Purikalapa, Papasun, Lulik, Bamboo, La Joya, Bubu. Most recently, Sanya's is twice, Padang Padang View, La Joya, Purikalapa, Padang Padang View, Gria, Wirosaban, Dinar Hills, Villa Bodas, Bobby's, Pondak Bagus, Pondak Lulik, and Sunrise House. Okay. Let's see, Purikalapa, Mi Villa, Pondak Bagus, Sanya's, Rajasuga, Sari Garden, Majesty, Mr. Majesty, Ikaria, Batu Duran, Sanya's, Pilas, Kukunyam Diki, Padang Padang View, Dinar Hills, Millen Inn, and most recently at Bobby's Place. So, squad 2, please take a look at this. It seems like it's a lot of squad 2 and a lot of squad 4. Some of this is squad 1 as well. Okay, so then, yes?
For information, basically all of this negative review is going to a Trello board called community management. So each of the card actually check with the host for that area. And then basically it's like content requests. Each person have a list of these issues that the area manager needs to follow up with the partner or with Bukit Vista if that's coming from Bukit Vista.
Okay, good.
So only will be moved to finish when it's
actually done, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Very good. I was worried also that we might lose track of some of these cards as we move week to week, but that's a good system. Okay, so if you work in the hospitality chapter, these things don't go away on their own. You're gonna have to work to get them to go away. Yeah. All right. So next one. This is insights. Do I need to read this? This is just FYI, right? Okay. All right. Great. So then let me jump back into the all hands paper again. All right. That's the wrap up on the BB stats. Tito, anything? No. Okay. All right. Let's go back into the looks of things. So digital marketing workshops is Thursdays at 4. Content chapter journal. Oh, content. Oh, okay. Content chapter meets on Tuesdays at 5. Copywriting meets on Wednesdays at 5. Human resource on Saturdays at 1. Reservation Thursdays at 1. Walk to Indonesia Barat, so that will be 2 o'clock here. Leadership Fridays at 3. Community management tomorrow at 4. Finance Mondays at 10 a.m. Fridays at 10 a.m. and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and Friday at 2 p.m. Market building Thursdays at 5. Revenue management is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays at 4. Hospitality Thursdays at 1 p.m. Bali time, 12 o'clock Jogja time. Projects Fridays at 11. I don't know if this actually really happens. And then Fridays at 4 o'clock is the hospitality conference. Let's take a quick look at my OKRs and we'll see how I'm doing. So one of my current projects is to expand the market building funnel. So I've been working with me to get a higher listing pace. We are very slow right now. We're looking to get about 2 listings a week if we're at full speed. Also build out the student community. All right, so we're looking to get over 1,000 applicants on our mailing list, LinkedIn followers above 1,600, Instagram above 200. Okay, so these are the facts. So mailing list, we're still at 452. The reason we're at 452 is because we used a very different system to collect the email addresses than we did previously at seminars. But I do believe we have somewhere on the order of at least a few hundred new emails from students through the SAP plan, right? Anybody remember that? Okay, so we most likely have somewhere in the order of 500 to 550 new emails on students. For LinkedIn, LinkedIn is moving up every day, a little bit at a time, about 20, 30 followers, currently at 1,300 now. And then on Instagram, the target is 200, and we reversed the flow. So we were shrinking down to about 87. Then we did the student SDK thing. We got it back up to, actually this is really high. This is 135 now. So, and we're doing another giveaway at Villa Damu. So yeah, making some progress on the Instagram and the LinkedIn and the student mailing list. Okay, attain the October revenue goals. Currently, we're on track. I don't have a lot of delegates. I bring a lot of people into revenue management to discuss things, but I still don't have anybody to help me with the Squad 1 beat. So I'm currently doing most of it myself still. On developing leadership, I'm looking to promote another person. D1's already been promoted to assistant squad lead, Squad 2A, and we're looking for a community manager on Squad 1, or a full-time squad lead on Squad 1-2 as well. Next part is developing an industry-leading LinkedIn profile. I post on LinkedIn almost every day, but it is hard. Last time we were looking at it, actually it's okay. When we first started this thing, we had 924 followers and 320 new followers, and we're competing against Potato Head. That's the target. They are at 3,690, and they're accumulating followers at 480. Now, let's see. This is our current progress compared to Potato Head. So we are now at 1,311, and we accumulate 375 followers a month. They also moved pretty quickly ahead. They're at 4,129, and their follower pace is accelerating too. So this is kind of a good race. This is a worthy race. We're getting faster by 50. They're getting faster by 24 because of follower growth. We're at 900 to 1,003. They went from 3,006 to 4,100. But we'll get there soon. Okay. All right. So that's my OKRs for the month of October. I'm still working on them. Okay. Let's see. That's pretty much it. Employee satisfaction survey is the same results from last week. No changes on that. So let me see if there's anything that should be provided. Oh, provide more snacks. Okay, I'll work on that. We can do that. That's pretty easy. We can provide more snacks. We need more quality DM person on my team. Extra hands to help with November event. I think we have. Huh? DM is digital marketing. I think we have quite a lot of digital marketing people and content marketing people. Maybe not enough. Okay, here's one. Okay, so we got quite a lot of people working on November event. Hopefully that's in the right place now. Kuldeep, yes, Kuldeep, please speak on it, Kuldeep.
Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. It's a little bit garbled, but I'll try to raise the volume. See if that helps. Go ahead.
I was saying that I already found almost like a list of property management guys from local Bali and Indonesia. It's more than 40 people actually, but I need someone to contact them by like in Bahasa or Indonesian language. Like Indonesian person should contact them.
Okay, so Kuldeep has a
More
list.
than 40 people I told them.
So Kuldeep has a contact list of more than 40 people. He needs somebody to write Bahasa Indonesia to these 40 people to help with the digital marketing on the November event. Anybody want to raise their hand and volunteer? Not all at the same time, please. Deepa, would you like to nominate somebody? Deepa's already overloaded.
I raised my hand to volunteer, but you want me to
Okay.
nominate someone.
All right, Kuldeep. Deepa,
I'll arrange that with him.
Okay.
I'll arrange that.
Kuldeep, Deepa will work with you to get that Bahasa Indonesia translation that you need, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Didn't sound very sure. All right. No, we will. All right. Let me just hit this once again. No. Let's not go to that one. That one is. Let's see. What's working better here? Okay. Actually, why am I going over this? We've already went over this last time. So people do like the content workflow. Bigger is good. Bigger is definitely good. Data transparency is getting better. Squad 2 teamwork is getting better, and Squad 2 teamwork is getting better. Okay. Bigger and teamwork. Let's look at, let's see. Oh, yeah, this is the best part. I'm almost done. 3 minutes overtime. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look at core value recognition. So, just for yes, two.
Before we moving on to the core value recognition,
Yes.
why don't we go back to
Oh, it's finally loaded. Yes. Is this it?
Yeah.
All right. Let me welcome Riesel back. Riesel back. Risky back. Risky's back. The thing is finally loaded, and Risky, please.
So there's, like I said, there's no changes on the FLA, but finance would like to add some new information. The new information is on the green highlight. Booking.com monthly payment is on. Will be paid 15 every month, and then we also made the framework, so it will help the
Oh my God!
Market builder to explain the partner
It's delightful.
or the new partner. Yeah, thanks to Ivana and Tito who already did.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Visualization. I like that.
Yeah, but you can attach it in the MOU. Attach it in the MOU. So
What a great idea. All right, a gift to market building. A gift to all future market builders. Wow, more as well. Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's beautiful. Thank you very much. Great graphic design. Okay, okay, let's go back up to core value recognition. So, all right, let's. Ooh, Dominic gave Dominic.
That's me, sorry.
Huh? It's Alvin. That's okay. Hey, that's okay. That's called stepping on toes. You can get yourself.
self-credit.
Stop patting the back.
You don't need myself.
It's me being
All right. That's me. Okay. All right. Dominic has been given a nomination of Never Settle by Alvin. So Dominic prepared a birthday card for one of our guests at Villichanti. She prepared everything from the design, the mug, and the wrapper in a very short amount of time, and then delivered to Villichanti. All right. Okay, and then Vita has nominated Devanda for being the hero. Devanda offered to print out all the merchandise needed for the STFA job fair when he saw me caught up in the work. Thank you very much, Devanda. And Sura Bara. Show us some love. Wow, there's a lot of these. All right. Rizal is being recognized by Vita for helping others first. Last week, Monday, when the HR team supposedly attended the technical meeting for STFA job fair, but no one could attend it, Rizal attended it, and he also had a lot on his plate. Thank you very much, Rizal. Okay, and R is recognizing Vita, Devanda, Jing, Rizal, D1, and Tendi for thank you for everybody involved in the STFA job fair and used to do it these past 2 days. Helped a lot, made it all work out because of the great teamwork. We earned the most creative booth at the fair. Okay, this is me. That's me. This is me recognizing the HR team, D1, Vita, Rizal, Ara, and Tendi for failing fast. So we went to the STFA job fair with a general plan on how to set up new candidates. But during the fair, I was especially proud of the team for their resourcefulness and attention to optimize the candidate flow. Sometimes we get mobbed by like hundreds of candidates, and then the team organically swung into action. So what do? We changed the sign-up form about 3 to 5 times by Rizal. We added a photo booth promotion, as advised by Ara and then executed by Rizal and Devanda. We reconfigured the visitor flow many times. Vita, me, the whole team was involved in getting the visitor flow correct. We changed the videos live on the fly, thanks to content, and we reattached the photo displays once again during the middle of the event. We rotated the tables to allow for better storage. Remember, D1 did that. It was really smart. We didn't have storage, so we put the tables in a way where we could get storage under the tables. And then we also pivoted on the online Instagram giveaway just within a few minutes. So we essentially pivoted our way to a much more successful layout. So thank you very much, team, for HR. Okay, and this is me recognizing Rizal on 4 values: being transparent, failing fast, never settle, and being the hero. So this starts with being truthful and transparent about the reasons for the drone loss. So we agreed that we'd fail stop, but not stop drone mapping. So the real reason is don't use a bad battery pack. All right, the battery pack says error. Just throw away the battery pack. Just throw it away. I'd better lose the battery pack than lose the drone. So that's it's a good takeaway. So I assigned Rizal to compensate the loss by producing some new videos for HR. So there was no financial penalty, it was like work penalty, which was actually pretty interesting because they were produced in very high quality and within a very short amount of time. And he was pretty much working like 12 hours a day to get that thing done. So that was pretty amazing. And they were delivered on time for our recruiting event, and they will continue to be assets for continued Bukit Vista growth. So this is an indomitable spirit of innovation and reliability. And also, I saw Rizal create new visual promotions and adjustments on the fly while we were getting new candidates to help the HR team process more candidates. It was really beautiful to see such agility and responsiveness, and I think that's what makes us an innovator. Okay, all right, that's pretty much it. Okay, that's it for this week. Let's go around and see if there's any announcements. Rizal, any announcements? Okay, Diva. Okay, Christy. Becky, Tito, Nuffle, Josh, Bayu.
I just want to ask who's going to report the project today?
Oh, right. Me! I did already, right?
No.
Another one?
There's a schedule. Yeah,
Okay.
There's a schedule.
Me tomorrow.
Okay, let's go up and see whose project report is today. Let's take a look. And it will be next Monday. Rafik!
No, today.
Yep. Oh, today. We're looking for
Today should be
Wayana.
Wayana.
Wayana Banana.
85% owner with MOU and each region.
Okay, so you can go on the.
Maybe this is rescheduled, right? Maybe after this, or when do you want to?
When do you want to do it?
Actually, all is here.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you want to stand up and report right now? Yeah, this is a good time. Okay, Wayana will give a quick 2-minute report on what she's been doing on her project. Go for it.
Okay, would you mind to open the paper?
Yes, I will mind to open the paper. Okay. But I will still open it. Okay, speak on it.
So basically, the one in Nusa Dua, so Purballi said okay, but most of the owner outside, and Claire, I start from Nusa Dua because a lot of region, so I'll do it quick. So Claire and Pak Chris was outside, and then Claire will coming here on the 5th of November during lunch, but there is already revision from Claire, so yes, you did the revision. So that's revision been done, so if we can do it quicker, I will be sign online instead, it's agreed. And for the Bingin, the one that I have operation actually Mark, Bingin, Luna, Bertie, because they haven't give back to me at all, so just didn't read. And then for Canggu, actually I haven't done yet because I reached the local owners already, but I don't know like a lot of owners. So Rafik already gave me the list of the numbers, so since I have this project until November, and these 2 weeks I have project to market building, I'm gonna finish it on the November. So Jimbaran, Pak Indra already agreed to sign it, but I was my fault that he didn't come here to sign it, but we missed. I went to Canggu for market building deploy. And then for the Jimbaran, the owner of next week position apa sih? So basically Jimbaran almost done. Just wait for them to get back to me. The most friction is actually the Bingin owners. So because I know that they're not 100% with us, so they don't know they don't decide to commit to sign the MOU. But in Canggu I haven't done it yet, so that's not a big.
Okay, all right. So we got 66 out of 160 signed so far, and there's 100 more to go.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Brian, for presenting that. Let's go
So
around.
the update, you click on its region, you have the detail.
Okay, that update is right there. Whoops. All right, Vita, any updates on your side? Okay, then Lee,
Sorry, what?
any updates on your side? Any announcements?
No.
No? Okay, Dominic? All right, let's go over to Alvin. Alvin, any updates? No? Okay, Tendi? No? Okay, Kuldeep. Okay, Shindia.
Yes, sir.
No, okay, all right, Shindia. Let me see if I can see those people up in the corner. It's really hard. Okay, that is. Let me bring these guys up. Gani. Okay, Jista. Chandra. Ugo. Okay, I don't see Ara, but she's probably there. Is Ara there? That's like a shoulder of Ara. Oh no, that's a shoulder of Cynthia. Okay, all right, Ara, all good? Okay. Oh, wow, okay. That's pretty much it. That's the entire company. All right, thank you everybody. Have a great week ahead, and keep on Bukit Vista. Okay.
Hey!